So welcome you all in this new video, and today video is going to be very interesting, guys. See, here is an article and I found it very interesting that it talks about PDS, okay, public distribution system. And we generally see this public distribution system as the backbone of our, to a fighter against the poverty or against the hunger, okay. Under this public distribution system, we provide the food to the peoples, okay, at a very subsidized low rate, okay, from the you have seen the fair price shops, okay, in your village also, in your panchayats also. So it means that all over India we have many shops, okay, in almost every region of the nation, okay, which ensure that there must be a last mile food delivery to the people, okay. No one will sleep hunger, okay. So that's why this public distribution system was in the place. But guys, we hardly talk about it, that it is a system there, okay, and how much impactful it is, okay, how much impactful it is. If it is there for the people, okay, it is there to provide low subsidized rate food to the people, are really the person who need that food most is getting that, okay. If I'm person here, okay, I am from, let's say, from West Bengal, and I live in a tribal region, or I live in a region where there is no road connectivity, okay, there is poor digitalization, there is poor e-governance, okay. Now the question arises, this public distribution system, okay, and the facility and the services provided under this, are they reaching toward me? Are they really last mile, okay? And if we are talking about the digitalization, which has said that which has reached the person, okay, till the last village of India, is it really happening? So this article reveals all their dark side of the system, bureaucracy, e-governance, and you can say the corruption within the system, okay, which has paralyzed it, okay, and how the social stigmatization and you can say social disparity and the caste discrimination still prevail even in the system. And the castes are many, there are many castes, who are in the lower strata of the community or in the society, and they face this discrimination. See guys, I found it very interesting, so I think I should discuss with you, and I will discuss it with a very authentic and very deepness and very logical manner, okay. See guys, this is public distribution system, okay, and government of India has made it, okay. The food security, okay, SA, National Food Security Act 2013. Under this, okay, it is saying that more than 68% of the Indian population is registered under it, and they get the food under it, okay. So it means that you all have seen in our village there is a fair price shop, okay, fair price shop. So what happened, like, this is our village, okay, and this is that fair price shop, and this fair price shop is directly connected with FCI, Food Corporation of India. There are many, you can say, the blocks of the Food Corporation of India, and whatever food is purchased by the Food Corporation of India under the MSP or another provision from the farmers, okay, that is stored and then distributed and then supplied to the normal people, okay, or the people who do not can afford or cannot afford, that high quality food. And so with the initiative to provide food to all the stomach, okay, this Food Corporation of India provide the supply of subsidized food to this fair price shop, and we are directly connected to this, okay. So we have to do nothing, we have to took our ration card, okay, ration card with us, and then we get the food here, okay. So guys, this is a very simple, and we all, the things is that the region where this public distribution system works well, there is less corruption, okay, and there is a well developed infrastructure, okay. We see that it's very seamless, okay, there is no any hurdle between that, and if we are liable or available, or we can say eligible for it, we are getting it, okay, and all these things come in our mind. But now see guys, public distribution system, okay, FCI, and here is fair price shop, okay, and let's say here is ration card, okay, and here are the people who are the beneficiary of this scheme, okay. So guys, what happened, that Food Corporation of India buy the food from the farmers, okay, it try to create a balance between the producer and the consumer, okay, at affordable rate, so that food is supplied to the fair price shops, and then from fair price shop we got that food. This is a very long chain, guys, and in between this long chain there are many discrepancies or many problems, okay, because of which a common man have to suffer. He have to suffer. For example, now we are talking about the e-governance, okay. No doubt that e-governance is going to revolutionize the governance phase, okay. But guys, trust me, see, let's take an example. Here is a village, okay, and there are many, you can say, huts type, okay, in a very hilly region, or you can say in a very backward region. Here hardly you get any signal of the telecommunication or anything, okay, and the population is not that much, okay. So guys, to provide and to get the benefit of the e-governance, we must have the infrastructure for the digitalization, okay, because telecommunication companies will set up here transfer only when they will get more beneficiaries, okay, they will get the more customers here. So guys, I'm not saying that e-governance is a wrong thing. E-governance is very, very good thing, okay, but we must also focus parallelly. We are focusing on the servicing delivery through the e-governance. Okay, we must focus parallelly on the developing the digital infrastructure. Okay, in the country, digital infrastructure, I mean that tell to the telecommunication telecom sectors, okay, that go to the spare village. Yeah guys, there is a scheme, okay, under which these telecom sectors are provided incentives so that they can go to the peoples, okay, where there is poor network area or there is poor digital service and all these things. But we must focus on this in the same pace as we are focusing on the e-government service delivery, guys. Okay, what will happen? See, if there are regions which are not connected that much with the digital infrastructure, okay, and we are providing the services through the e-governance, okay, or you can say our digital portal, okay, these guys will not get to connect it and will not avail this service, or will get this service very late, okay, because their infrastructure was not good. So guys, we need the infrastructure and the e-governments in the same pace, okay. So what is happening, guys, now that we are talking about e-governance and the issue which these two writer has raised here, okay, that is Mahasar community in Bihar. And they said that Mahasar community, they are still deprived of the ration card, and if they have ration card, they have very less member mentioned in that, okay, because you all know that if a ration card is issued under a one person name, there will be the name of all the person who are under that family or who is under that family, okay. So Mahshar household in the Patna, okay, and they also lived. So the concern raised here by these writers is that the Mahshar community do not, and still they are deprived from the public distribution system, which is the basic need of the Indian. Okay, most of the people depend on these fair price shops for their food, okay, for their subsidized rate food, okay, because so that it will help them to invest money in the another things except the food and other things, okay, because they are getting food and all these things from the fair price shop at a very reasonable price, or you can say at a very subsidized rate, okay. So what is the issue raised by these person, that okay, they do not have the Aadhaar cards, sorry, these ration cards. Why? Because now we has this concept I want to explain further, okay, that is e-governance. See guys, e-governance is a very good initiative because it democratize, it's minimize the corruption, it do all the things, but there are a little bit challenges with also with it, okay. See guys, e-governance, what is happening with the Mahasar community, okay, Mahasar community, which these writers have mentioned here, okay, it's not guys about Mahasar community only. There are many community in the region and in the our India, okay, where the people are suffering just because of the caste system, just because of the social, economical, and political backwardness. So the Mahasar community is one of that community which was deprived by the people because of the social and economical differences, okay. So they do not have ration card. Now the people will say if they do not have ration card, then go to the there is like PDS portal, okay, they can avail their system from here. But these community are less knowledge about their digitalization service, okay, they do not know how to avail the services. So guys, the ration card, they do not have ration card, okay. Why? And because authentication biometric details are verified from the Aadhaar card, okay, and your you can say the fingerprints and all these things. So it was the issue that fingerprints sometimes, like I'm a daily wage worker, okay, so because of hard work which I do from my hands, okay, there is a little bit infringement, or you can say disappearance of the fingerprints from my hand, which create the challenge in the authentication, or you can say verification of this ration card from my Aadhaar card, okay. So guys, e-governments many a times has created a challenge, okay, in the people's life. If we are talking about digitalization, digitalization is good for the human and for the service delivery, but guys, we must focus on the awareness. Okay, what will I do with the things that I have the service through digitally, but I do not how to avail it? So we require the education also of the people, and there are like community service centers, okay, which provide these, and we must open these community service center in the region where we know that okay, there are persons who do not know how to avail the services, okay, of the government from the e-portals and all these things, okay. So there is also an issue of the corruption these have raised, okay. Corruption, then what is the issue of corruption? The corruption issue says that okay, like this is the system, okay, this is like this, and there is fair price shops, okay. What happened that sometimes if a person go to the fair price shop dealer, okay, he said that okay, I need a ration card, so he took charge amount 3000 money, okay, even there is no requirement of any money. And what is happening in the many states like Bihar, okay, like Jharkhand, and like you can say Madhya Pradesh also, and there were is UP also, I think. Okay, this state has introduced the other authentication or verification document. Okay, they require the Aadhaar card. Okay, they also demand for the caste identity. They also demand for the income certificate. They also demand for there were one two document more, okay, that of the residency, okay, where they reside, residence certificate, and all these things are required, okay. Even these are explicitly demanded by these states, but according to the NFSA, Act, okay, 2013, okay, these are not recommended. And even under the code which was issued by the NFSA under this act in 2015, in that these requirements were not listed specifically, okay. So there are many hurdle, guys, okay. And the issue of exploitation, as I'm saying, that there is bureaucratic issue also, that red tape is a very slow process, okay. Even the people's bureaucratic who know that this thing is happening there, okay, low process of ration card issuance. See, guys, for a person who is sitting in the bureaucratic chair, it is easy to assume that okay, we will verify this in the process when the time will get, okay, and all these things. But guys, think about the person here who is totally depend on that public distribution system to get the subsidized rate, okay, subsidized food here. So it's very important to provide them justice as quickly as possible, okay. So now discuss about how we can, what's the way forward, okay. See, guys, if we talk about the way forward, we can make the system of the public distribution system decentralized, okay. Decentralized, make a special, you can say a department, not department type of special section in the panchayat, okay, put it under the panchayat level, okay. And that section will specifically focus on the public distribution system. What will happen through this, guys? The process of authentication and deepness will be very easy, okay, and the verification will be very easy. In this time, what is happening, guys, because of the e-governance, okay, that portal is already centered in for whole over India, okay. Like, see, if we decentralize this whole process, what will happen? The panchayat will already have, okay, that detail of the person, okay. And if a person somehow has failed to get registration or get that through the e-PDS portal, okay, so he can directly access to the panchayat from the panchayat would directly link to the e-PDS, okay. So panchayat will automatically update from here, okay, and the person will not get deprived from the ration card, okay. So this can happen, guys, because this will be a good initiative. Otherwise people have to wait for the years to get the uh, this approval for their ration card, okay. But guys, here is also problem, like if you think that panchayat is also sometimes dominated by the upper caste, but we know that there are many reservation system which is providing the opportunity for the lower caste also, which was historically dominated by the upper caste, okay. So it provide opportunity for the lower caste to get and to make the benefit and to spread the benefit to all the peoples, okay, who were deprived historically, okay. So this can happen, guys. And we are also talking about the one nation one ration card, okay. And it is a good policy also, because we see that many peoples are migrating from the village to cities, okay, in the search of economic opportunity. And there is nothing wrong with that. So guys, many people in the cities, their conditions, living conditions, their dietary condition is very poor, you can say, because they do not get the good food quality, okay. So by the one nation one ration card, they can get the good things, okay, and they can you can say buy the food at a very subsidized rate and all these things, okay. And we must also fair price shops dealer, okay. We must also take check on these, because sometimes what happened that these fair price shop, what are they are selling this, you can say any kind of the grains and all these things in the market, okay, at a very high rate. And the grains, or you can say the food, or whatever was there for the people, okay, that was supplied narrowly, or you can say illegally, to the market and sell that very high rate, okay, which deprived the people for which that food was there, okay, in the fair price shop. So guys, this is all about that, how the public distribution system, we can make it much more good, and you can say elevate our people from the poverty level to the higher level where they can afford the quality health and quality food also. So this is all about, guys, and thank you so much.